Major nutrients in our food: carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals. Which nutrient gives energy to our body? Carbohydrates. Which nutrient is needed for the growth and maintenance of our body? Proteins. Which vitamin is required for maintaining good eyesight? Vitamin A. Which mineral is required for keeping our bones healthy? Calcium. Deficiency of vitamin D causes rickets. Deficiency of vitamin B1 causes the disease beriberi. Deficiency of vitamin C causes scurvy. Deficiency of vitamin A causes night blindness. Two types of carbohydrates found in our food: starch, sugar. What happens when 2 or more drops of iodine solution falls on starch substance? The color of the substance becomes blue-black. If any food item gives blue-black color with iodine, then the nutrient that is present is starch. Carbohydrates. Carbohydrate is a nutrient. Potatoes and rice provides carbohydrates. Carbohydrates is also known as energy providing nutrient. Oily patch on paper. This is an experiment to find out what nutrient is present in the food. If there is an oily patch formed on the paper, then it proves that the food on the paper has fat in it. Nutrients that provides energy are carbohydrates and fats. Nutrients that repair damaged body cells is proteins. Plant food that provide protein. I'll name few of them: pulses and soybeans. Proteins provided by animals. I'll name few of them. The sources of proteins provided by animals: milk and eggs. Which type of food is called a bodybuilding food? The food that contains proteins is called bodybuilding food. Food items that provides fat. I'll name few food items. Oils and ghee provides fat. Types of vitamins: vitamin A, vitamin B complex, vitamin C, vitamin D, and vitamin E. Vitamin K as well. Vitamin B complex represents a group of vitamins. Two sources of vitamin A: fish oil and milk. Two sources of vitamin B, liver and beans. Two sources of vitamin C, orange and lime. Two sources of vitamin D, fish and butter. Roughage is dietary fiber. Roughage is the food that contains plant fibers. The main function of roughage is to help our body get rid of undigested food. Some food items that provide roughage are whole grains, fruits, and vegetables. Nutrients are components of food which are needed by our body for growth and development. The major nutrients are carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, and minerals. Test for detecting the presence of starch. Take a piece of a food item, put 2 to 3 drops of iodine solution on it. If the color of the food item becomes blue-black, then it indicates the presence of starch in the food item. So, food plus iodine gives blue-black color. If it gives blue-black, the starch is present. And if there is no blue-black color, then no starch is present. Proteins. Proteins are the most important nutrient. Proteins are called bodybuilding food. Proteins help in growth and repair of damaged cells and tissues of our body. And they are also helping our body to fight against infections. Proteins make our nails, hair, and muscles. So now let's see the test for detecting the presence of protein. For that, take a small quantity of food item. If the food item or the sample is solid, you have to grind it. Put small part of this in a clean test tube and then add 10 drops of water to it in the test tube and shake the test tube. Now, you have to take a dropper and add 2 drops of copper sulfate solution and 10 drops of caustic soda solution to the test tube. Shake well and place the test tube in a test tube stand. Let it stand for a few minutes. Observe the color change of the contents in the test tube. If the color turns violet, then the food item contains protein. So it's food plus water plus copper sulfate plus caustic soda. If you see a color change and that if the color change is violet, then protein is present. Fats. The energy-rich sources of food are called fats. Fats provide energy to our body. All types of nuts, mustard seeds, milk, and butter are the major sources of fat. And fat has carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Test for detecting the presence of fat. For that, take small quantity of food item, rub it on a piece of white paper. Observe carefully. You will find that the piece of white paper shows an oily patch on it, which indicates that the food item contains fat. So, just remember this. Food, you rub it on a white paper, and if you see oily patch, the fat is present in the food. Vitamins help in proper body functioning, and it is required by the body in very small quantities. Some of the vitamins are vitamin A, vitamin B complex, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K. Goiter is the swelling of the neck resulting from enlargement of the thyroid gland. Goiter is a deficiency disease caused due to lack of iodine. Excess intake of fats causes obesity. When a person eats too much fat-containing foods, then the fat gets deposited in his body and he may end up suffering from a condition called obesity. Our body prepares which vitamin in the presence of sunlight? Vitamin D. Minerals are essential for proper growth of the body and also to maintain good health. Function of water. Water helps our body to absorb nutrients from food and also to remove waste from the body in the form of urine and sweat. If a person is deficient of a nutrient, one or more nutrients, deficiency of one or more nutrients can cause a disease or disorder in our body. Such type of diseases are known as deficiency diseases. Types of nutrients: carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals. Carbohydrates and fats provide energy for the body. Proteins are called body-building foods and helps in the formation and repair of body parts. Skin, hair, muscles, enzymes are made up of proteins. Vitamins help in protecting our body against disease. Minerals are essential for proper growth of body and to maintain good health. What is balanced diet? A diet which provides the right proportion of all nutrients that our body needs along with roughage and water is called balanced diet.